is perhaps the most controversial subject in all of science. But I'm not one to shy away from talking about controversy. What is life if it's not created from natural processes? If you Google it right now, it will tell you that no, it's not possible to clone a human being. But it's also very quick to point out that there's a lot of ethical concerns involved in human cloning. For example, what would a human clone think? What would a human clone feel? And if they were exactly the same as you were, would they behave and become exactly the same person that you are today? Most certainly every religion known to man would oppose human cloning. But if human cloning was possible, would it not be the best for our species being the architect of our own design, being the ones who can truly become immortal and never die through, if you needed another body, just clone another one and transfer your brain? And it's absolute verified bullshit that we can't clone a human when we can clone animals. Humans have cloned dogs, sheep, carp, ferret, goats, cats, deer, and many more. So simply the only thing holding us back from cloning ourselves, from cloning genetically perfect copies of ourselves, is the ethical reasons, the legal loopholes, the people who say no, you can't do it, and the massive amounts of scientific grants and funded required to create a facility capable of cloning a human being, or in fact some type of system in which it was possible. Perhaps one could go so far as to think that cloning is a natural part of our evolution, that we as a species would eventually master this technology and become a perfect form. We are, after all, animals, and we are, after all, a part of nature. So if we can clone animals, we are able to be cloned ourselves. And maybe some event will happen in the future in which humans are forced to adapt this technology to better human civilization and to expand ourselves amongst the cosmos. You could have codes all over the world, and you could just repopulate a whole planet by cloning capsules full of human beings, and we could. That is the part where we like become an evolved species where we don't have to use these natural processes. We create perfect forms of ourselves. So yes, it's possible to clone an entire army of human beings, and the only thing stopping it from happening is people telling you no. And yeah, it's a crazy thought to think of yourself as a perfect replica, but you know what? There could be a clone of you out right now, and you wouldn't even know it. As we peer into the unknown, we realize that we have only ourselves to look inward on and to ponder the true meaning of life.